from court, nothing, judiciary, and nothing, the Supreme Court. Israel, that is for Israel was sincere. They want everybody to be able to defend themselves, not against internal enemies. Not fellow Israelis.
This man, vice president. You don't say, you don't say, come on, you have Jonathan, he didn't get. Yes, what you make Baba carry out? What Baba carry out? Let's make Baba carry out. Yes, c'est pas une rule of. Okay, why about 4 years? Baba won't take it 4 years.
They know themselves.
Why Baba don't do it there? Why Baba don't do it there? Baba, see Lagos State now. 4 years, we have for Lagos State now. South Road, this time we have for Lagos. No very town we don't start it. Started from town. Are they like? We started from town for Lagos State.
When they vote the grocery here, every time they vote them, just grab them.
All those towns, silent there. Before Baba said, no silent. That time, everybody is right. Silence of that. Bariga.
Many thanks for joining us this morning. This is the Friday edition of City. Say good morning to all our viewers, esteemed viewers on the platform. Thank you. All right, before we move into what we have this morning, we really need to appreciate what the viewers did yesterday as we have the man requested for help. I say thank you to all of you who stood up. to this condition of that man. I say thank you. May God continue to bless you. May God replenish your pockets, your accounts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, today I have different stories on the front pages of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, as well as the Punch newspaper that we will be discussing from PDP crisis, the zoning issue, the rift between Wiki and Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State, to what the CDS, that is Chief of Defense Staff, CDS Musa, said to Nigerians that we Nigerians should go learn combat skills in order to defend ourselves. We shall be looking at all this together, as well as what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told Nigerians in diaspora. What did he say? He told them to please come home and build the nation. Let us build the nation together. That's what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told Nigerians in Japan. All right, I have my respondents here this morning, and of course, fully ready to dissect this topic, these issues with me this morning. Get my good morning to you. Thank God it's Friday.
TGIF, good morning, everywhere, thank you. Greetings to all our esteemed viewers across the world.
Mr. Mike, I'm saying good morning. I'm saying good morning to you. I'm saying good morning to all our viewers over the world. Welcome to Sincerity this morning. God bless you. I mean my office name is Saudi Arabia.
All right, welcome all the viewers. I can see that the messages are dropping in the comment section, which I believe we need to check out what is going on there. I'm sure they are getting it right. I have Don Kizzy. Don Kizzy, the same friends, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much, Don Kizzy, for joining us. We have Additional Abdul. Good morning to you, Additional Abdul. You're welcome to the program. All right, is watching us from London. Thank you for joining us. KKK. Thank you so much for joining us. So, Williams for coming in the United Kingdom. So, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Abdul Ghani, good morning.
The villa.
Welcome. Yeah. I think Abdul Ghani is not the one.
Abdul.
Abdul, the one.
Okay.
That's one that lost his sister, right?
Yes, yesterday.
Abdul, right?
Yesterday.
All right. Good morning to you, Ghani. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate your support, your kindness towards the platform, all the platform. Thank you. Nnamdi Anusi, all the way from Netherlands, also here with us this morning. So, good morning. James Banu is also here with us. Thank you. Please, give me treat to like, share, and comment. Your opinions are needed. Today, we need you to comment your opinions in the comment section. If you are joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Let me know what is going on at this time. We are reaching you all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, particularly Oba. Understand? Thank you so much. Uchitoma is in Water, Liverpool. Good morning. Watching from Washington DC. I believe in the Lord continue to bless you and your family for all you are doing to help people. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Washington and Samota, we appreciate you too. Yeah, if not for the viewers, you won't be here. And that's why I do appreciate all the viewers all the time, even before we'll go deep into the program. Without you, I don't think we'll be here. And that's why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is begging Nigerians in diaspora to please join hands, and build the nation. Just the way you are building City Stand for us. We really appreciate every bit of the support. Thank you so much. And to Mrs. Tina, who around 2 a.m. or so, 3, sent the sum of 100,000 naira to give to this young man that was here yesterday. So thank you so much to you, Mrs. Tina. She actually thought the man had stroke, but when I showed her the video, she was like, wow, oh my God. She sent 100,000 naira to deliver to the man. And also Mrs. Clara in the United States of America. How is your child? How is your daughter? So yeah, I see. So she's feeling fine now. she sent 20,000 naira to me to give to a young man. Thank you. Yeah. And to Anthony Enema, we say thank you to you. You also sent 6,000 naira. As of the time we were here running the program, I think the money was about over 130,000 naira or so, which we delivered to him. He's expected to be here today or tomorrow. According to what he told us, we'll be going to the place to get that artificial leg. I don't know if it was artificial leg or something to support his leg. That's what so he's going there today, which we expect him to come today or tomorrow. But you know, the bottom line is we say thank you to all of you that supported the guy. We really appreciate every bit of what you did yesterday. That shows that City Stand is going places. And we have people that are really backing up the channel. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Alright, he has said it all. Go and defend yourself. That is what, to me, that is what the chief of the first staff is simply telling Nigerians this morning. In an interview on Channels Television Politics today, anchored by Shewo Kibaloye, he was asked certain questions and he told us that we should go learn combat skills, legalization and kung fu, learn karate. What are you going to learn this time around? Don't you think this man was just telling us to go defend ourselves?
Mr. Mike, you are asking me a question.
Has the APC government failed to defend us?
Every government of Nigeria has been failing. No one has been successful. So their expectation, that's number one. That's not established. The world just is trying, the level of trial of each of them differs. Yes, no one has been satisfied. This is Nigeria's hearing and expectation. That must be settled. He asked me one question, or let me say two questions. What will I be learning now? Exam, what should be now learning of the One time ago, I was training in boxing. I did that for myself, self-defense then. Yes. Nobody asked me to do that. I did it for myself then. So to tell you that serious advice.
Why did you go into that?
Of course, because I realized I need to do that for my self-defense, self-conviction. When it is, I did it to extent and I stopped. And I feel I had some easier help for that. Because myself, when it gets to the point I need to deploy that, that's without anybody being, without being advised by anybody. Now the advice is now coming from the CDS now. Because you go on combat, boxing, wrestling, kung fu, taekwondo, karate, yes, that's the one I was saying. They are all combat sports. So whoever feels that he needs to safeguard himself, self-defense, he can back upon it. Now the chief of defense are number one military man in Nigeria. CDS is a 4-star general. Mr. Mike must know. It's a 4-star general. In every general carries 4-star. That's number one military man in Nigeria. After him is Minister of Defense. After that one, President of the Nation. If the professional military man is telling us to go and learn combat, Marshall was what you call it. He's talking in the right direction. Of course, if people will let you somewhere on the road where you're going and they want to rob you, will you be calling for police there? Apart from saying God help me, there must be equipped with some skill to defend yourself, maybe to overpower them and have their way.
To overpower someone that is carrying it for himself.
I'm on my way, Mr. Mike.
Sorry,
I'm on my way. A journey of 10,000 miles starts with a step. If you learn a martial art, a combat skill, it's the beginning of that. That's the beginning of that self-defense. Another higher level of self-defense is when the state builds you up to be a soldier of the state, like you have in Israel. Every Israeli are trained to be soldiers. Every Israeli born in Israel, they are trained. It's compulsory. You must go through military training. That's another level of self-defense. The state has imposed on you. Another level of self-defense is what's happening in America. That's the third stage now. Where the state government, where the state say, carry arm to defend yourself. It's up to this level of defense is what we can go into. Self-defense, knowing fully by yourself that nobody needs to tell you. Go and learn against combat, martial arts, defend themselves. Number two, when the state say enroll compulsory, you must have a military training to defend yourself. Or when the state now say carry arms to defend yourself, like you have in US or like you have in. So what man has stated is in line with self-defense. If everybody knows, if everybody has a sense of combat, martial arts, you can defend yourself, and you have a military training, and you carry arms, it will be difficult for somebody to just wake up one day and say he's going to somewhere and be killing them in their land, destroying them in their land, displacing them. Because they know that where they are going, people who are going there, whom they will meet, they are also they have been militarized, and then they have been trained to have military training. They have been trained to have military, form of defensive attack or so, and that they are even empowered to carry arms. In US, you can't just walk to any house and say what to kill. You know that in that house there are people who are carrying guns. It's either you go scot-free or you are killed. So those 3 steps is what individual should take. The one you initiate by yourself, you go and let's combat martial. Second one, when the state is posted on you must neutralize, go for military training. The third one, when they say carry legal arm to defend yourself. So these 3 stages is so if this is line the CS is telling us to do, it's in line. I agree with him. It won't degenerate to any breakdown or another. Well, Mr. Mike, how do you explain somebody who come with gun and come to your presidency, your indigenous land, and begin to kill people, kill human beings, kill children, kill burn houses, send them out of their indigenous land into IDP camp? Those people have declared war on them already now. Why you not be saying it's lead to anarchy? What anarchy is that? Somebody already declared anarchy on you, come to your land, he kill you, kill your children, kill human beings, burn houses. That's already a war I've been declared on you. Which war are you not expecting? Which anarchy are you not expecting again? So somebody who has already done that, has already declared war and anarchy on you. So if we meet him back in a higher way than that, there's no anarchy, there's no breakdown, there's no breakdown law and order. Because if you can live where you are, come to my domain, come to my territory, and begin to kill people, right there, see blood, see corpses on the floor, on the ground, burn the houses, you send them packing from their indigenous land, and you take over the land, you name their land in your own name. What war are you now, which breakdown of law and order you are now saying is to cost if I now go and defend myself and get myself armed? So already you have declared war on me. It's the message of wage war on you. Even God declared war on Satan in heaven. Yes, go and read Revelation. Bible says, and there was war in heaven. So God did not fall and when Satan wants to overthrow God, God declared war on him, sent him down.
All right, coming back to your I think gentleman, my major responsibility is to defend the country. Secure the lives of Nigerians. Don't you think the CDS is trying to shift our responsibility, to the citizens? And if at the end of the day, you learn combat skills, don't you think you worsen the insecurity we're talking about?
Thank you, Adekunle. As soon as I leave now, I want to go and enroll boxing. Try as much as possible to follow what the CDS has told us, to enroll in boxing, to get some boxing skills. As soon as I leave here, I will do that today. But seriously, I think the CDS said some things that, for me, I find it appalling. The Israeli case that OJ referred to, I think that move to have almost every Israeli get trained militarily or military-wise, was born out of their population. As of today, Israel is around 10 million in population. Nigeria is over 200 million. So having close to 200 million people trained in military skills may not be necessary in our case. I think what the CDS has also told us is a clear admittance that, guys, you are on your own. Find your level, find your way. I think I would have been more comfortable if the CDS has told us that henceforth those that are interested to be licensed to bear arms directly should come forward and get licensed, so that can become very official, so that you are not doing it illegally now. If you feel that you are not secure enough, you can call for arms and you can be properly registered and properly documented for it. It will have made more sense to me than the martial act that is advising Nigerians to go and be learning. So it's a clear indication that we have done that, and it's clear, Michael. I think it's clear it should be clear by now to Nigerians that the military has been overstretched. It's as if they've gotten to the peak of what they can deliver, and when you get to the limit, the highest point of your delivery, asking you for more is just, it's just telling you what is not possible. So with what our soldiers have been able to do all the years, and I give it to them, especially the frontline soldiers, those that are the front line of different theaters of command, slugging it out with banditry, with terrorists, with headsmen and all of that. These guys have been overstretched. There is nothing more to do. So the CDS also, simply telling us the obvious, that it seems we can no longer deliver more than we have already done. So Nigerians should begin to look for alternative ways of securing themselves, and I will advise, and there's nothing wrong in that, I will advise that they should make this thing official. Let people get licensed to bear arms and complement what is already on ground. And so that by the time an enemy is approaching a particular community, when you know, and you don't even have an idea of the number of people that are bearing arms in those communities, you will think twice before you invade. And so it should be official. They should not be. They should stop all this program that they are telling us. They should make it plain. People should be licensed to bear arms, and that will complement what is already on ground. But I can tell you, that might just be the beginning of anarchy, and we are already getting close.
That was the question I wanted to
just as he said.
Will it make Nigeria safer?
No, just as he said, anarchy is already brewing, and now having weapons in the hands of non-conventional security outfits may worsen the situation. So if that is the direction we needed to go to really stop this madness that has pervaded our land over the years, then so be it.
It seems OJ is back in the submission of the CDS this morning.
Of course, Mr. Man, I stated three premises on which I'm back CDS now. I said, go and enroll in self-enrollment martial art, self-defense combat martial art skill. Just as my coach, the recruiter, has also alluded to. The states should empower us to be neutralized, train us to be in the military way, and then a license for to be carried out. Those are the things which my co-speaker has also alluded to. I'm not saying that it won't bring any anarchy, Mr. Mike. The moment 5 people who think they are born to rule, I'm not naming anybody now. Now we want to invade a community, knowing way that the number of inhabitants in that community might be more armed than them, and they want out to engage them in the shootout. They will think twice, like I said. They will think twice. If in Oba, this Oba community where we are now, if everybody in Oba is trained to, we are training one skill of, martial art of self-defense, and again, the government licenses us as many who are willing to be armed in Oba. If anybody is coming to come and attack the residents of Oba, we think twice. If anybody new number of people in Oba that carry arms, yes. So it won't bring an energy to rather suppress anarchy. It's rather where the anarchists, those who are, because already it is now, they are the ones creating anarchy. Those who are coming to attack and invade people, killing children, killing human beings, burning their houses, sending them out of their land, take over their land, renaming their land, occupying their land. Those are the anarchists. So instead of creating anarchy, we rather, why the anarchists who are ready necessary. So CDS submission is well balanced. I like it.
All right, to the comment section, this morning, Michael, the CDS doesn't know what he's saying. Will you face a man with a gun, with martial arts, very laughable. We move on to Big T Prince this morning, even if King Gary is here this morning with us. Good morning to you, King Gary.
Good morning.
Big T Prince, to be honest, there is nothing wrong with what the Chief of Defense Staff said. But it doesn't mean that you have to face the terrorists, but at least for self-defense.
Yeah.
But does Ordinary have any skill? Does he have any skill?
You can speak for himself. Only him can speak.
We don't know.
You can speak for himself.
No, I know as a chest to be. Maybe I just jibbing the gym.
Okay.
All right, additional Abdul is saying Tinubu is a joker, asking the diaspora to, okay, I'm still coming back to that. Yeah, I'm coming back to that. Mr. They will tell Kunle that, Nigeria is a house of Umar. The military was trained to combat. Okay, the military is trained to combat, cannot defend us. How would a civilian be able to fight AK-47 Fulani carriers and do Ogunjimi ways? All right, we'll move down to some of the people here. Nigerians are naturally angry people. Then you give them guns and activities.
No, I agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Nigerians are naturally angry.
Maybe he's angry. Maybe he's an angry man. I'm not an angry man. I'm not an angry man.
What if someone is hungry?
Hunger is different. Hunger is don't quote what the man said. The man said, every Nigerian is an angry man. I'm a Nigerian, I'm not an angry man. I'm a nice sense thinking person.
Nigerian?
Yes, I'm not an angry man. What makes me to be angry? I'm not angry with anybody here. Look at people around. Everybody, our ton of other people too cool.
With the way we argue on the platform.
We are disagreeing, we are not fighting, Mr. Mike.
If God gave a pocket,
no. We are not enemies. We are all friends for each other. This is Mike, this is all about. This is all of this. Yeah, this is. This kind of. You guys don't know we are not enemies to each other. We are only disagreeing.
All right.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say, I'm not an angry Nigerian. Angry with you, but I'm angry with some developments that's happening in Nigeria, not my fellow Nigerian. So I don't agree with him to say that because Nigerians are angry people, if you give them money, they kill them. Say no, Nigerians are angry. We are coexisting with ourselves. Look at shops. These are Igbo shops now. Is there any day Yorubas go to their shop, I begin to burn down their shop and be killing them? No! Nigerians are living among themselves all over the world. We only have some people with some tendencies who believe that they must lord themselves over the rest. They must conquer the rest. They must subdue the rest. They don't believe in the equality of their fellow Nigerians. They believe they must be up there. Others must be under them. They must trample upon the rest. That's the kind of relationship some people are not seeing. Those are the people that are the enemy of Nigerians. Other Nigerians are not enemy of others. But those who have that tendency, don't have that mentality, they must be one running, they must be ruling. Others must be their subject. These are the people we have issues with. Those are the angry people that we must contend and we must subdue and conquer them and silence them. That's it.
I think we should be worried when we begin to push that the weapon should be in the hands of average Nigerian. And I share that concern of that person that you made the point. We must be concerned. It may not be true that every Nigerian is angry per se, but generally, I think there is a bit of tendency to be very aggressive and an average Nigerian. That is the fact. In the US, that OJ referred to, statistics shows that on the average, about 125 people die daily in gun-related issues. Are we ready for that? Can we really contain that? And that is in a place where there are strict monitoring. I mean, data is up there. They have good data to follow up with individual and all of that. Can we compare that crime with us, where we don't have such comprehensive data to track people and all of that? So if there are still having issues of about 125 people dying daily as to gun-related matters, then you should be multiplying that by whatever figure if we are going to embrace our guns in the hands of our Nigerians.
All right, thank you so much, gentleman. Mike Benga just goes on by saying, Mr. Lajide, most Nigerians, let's tell you, most Nigerians are angry people. They are angry people, and it's because of the environment we live in. Williams Okameme says, Mr. Michael Adekule, if politicians have been empowering hoodlums in snatching ballot boxes on election day, how do you think we can be able to solve insecurity in Nigeria? All right, Big T Prince says, I disagree with you. Benga George, Nigerians are never angry people. In fact, Nigerians are the happiest people in the world, but I still don't like everyone carrying gun.
Each of them have a right to their opinion. The man, I will react to the man who said Nigerians are not angry people. Yes, that's what I just said. But we are angry against some people who have thought that they must be first class rated Nigerians, others must be second class or class, and they must subdue, they must overrun, they must overpower, they must take over and control all the must be perpetuity of ruling this country. While others must always be at their beck and so those are the people that are angry. The rest of us who believe in equality and justice, fairness, as I said, we are not angry. So those few, and there are few minorities, there are minorities in number. So the rest of us who are happy can subdue them, because those few people, they represent evil. Those people who feel that they must subdue the other, those are angry, and the rest of us who are happy with themselves can subdue them. So if they are attacking us with weapon and foe, if the majority of us who are happy on our side rise up against them, somebody will subdue them, will match them.
All right, King Gary says, Gentleman Mike is very right with the daily death rate statistics of the US. 132 daily is correct. That people die as regards that. All right, we move down to Andrew Budimi. If gun is legalized in Nigeria, even many reviewers in this platform might be a dead man today due to arguments and hatred.
I know, Mr. Mike, I'm still correcting that impression. Mr. Mike, let's also correct that impression to our viewers.
He's right.
Mr. Mike, let me correct that impression.
Wait, before you correct it, just hold on.
Okay.
What did you say?
The statement is right.
From Andrew Budimi?
Yeah, he said truth, hatred, and anger. You see, ordinary anger, you can't slap a fellow's people. Because you have a weapon in your pockets. See, death row with plenty. It's not possible yet. Because all of us are angry. We are, see, because of the situation on ground, nobody is happy. Because of God, there's happiness. But majority, see, ordinary thoughts nationally, sorry, say God punish you, sorry for yourself. Can you imagine that language? He says God punish you, sorry for yourself. You tell him sorry. Don't make go get your couple of people. You go post your head. It will post your head. See, let us be frank, because Nigeria is getting out of hand. Because the truth is not there. That's why we are facing those particles of unnecessary statements. Somebody now telling us that we must defend. How will you defend yourself? You see, now, there was a language yesterday that, you see, even though you bring us into the army, they will carry the south side to the where they will kill all of them. Can you imagine? So there is no trust in the government. There's no trust in the army. Nobody wants to join army. Nobody wants to go and dance around. Because they will not do the reality. The reality is not, see, Nigeria was yesterday, Nigeria, they say Morovia, they say Sierra Leone. When they land, the whole rebel go. Nobody temper Nigeria. But today, because of politicians came. Now, politicians came, see, can you imagine what you just said? Politicians now bribe people to carry, they get cheap ballots. See, politicians will pursue all of us, they carry gun chef for press. See, where are we going from here? See, there must be a sincerity in what we are doing. And government first, and government fail. That's why they are looking for where to excuse, unnecessary excuse. Unnecessary excuse. See, Nigeria is more than if Nigeria should start and say, okay, no, let us stop this calamity. You're not going to reach 3 months to stop. How long? See, a former president, the late General Assembly, said, any insurgency that lasted more than 72 hours, government is involved. Government is involved here now. Don't you see what he said? What did he say? He said, since this shit, say 2027, you see, boom, it bring some more killing because people are desperate to be that power by fire, by force. Are they no human being? Are they spirits? Can't you eradicate them out of the system before they perish all of us? See, let us be frank, say the truth. It's truth and it's bitter. See, Nigeria has come a long way. See, we are coming to an end now. where is chief of defense not telling you that, see you, we are not capable to take care of your life again. Go self-defense. It's a ridiculous statement. It's a statement of no return. It's a statement of no return. Okay, who am I? Who are you? Now me and all the vehicle, people carry cutlass and this come. See, no matter what you train, they will kill because they came to come and consume us. So let the military do the needful. We have millions of battalion military, but now the majority of them are afraid because they go at the end of the day now zero. Welfare zero, salary zero. Their life self is not pure. It's not pure now. Can a soldier be coming to different places to collect 1,000 because they are not well taken care of? Who will go first war when we say if you die as Sarah before you know they don't throw away your children and your wife come up for barak? See, let us be sincere. See, the sincerity will make peace free. Don't all those stuff say everybody should go and do how long? How many of us? Somebody just says 10 million. 10 million be said, but they are coming. Who has 10 million? Go home. Where is the love? Where is the real love that the Nigerian government promised us every day? See all of them. Massacre. No day when you come here to the front page of the paper, you see, we won't see killing. Is there no government in the place? What are they doing there? They are collecting agriculture billions. Only security force. You know how much? Okay, where is the money? See, they are supposed to be executed, all of them. Give example. Let those one work. See, Nigeria is too much for this unnecessary language. Nigeria is a lion, but now we are not lion anymore.
Why is chicken now?
We are now fucking chicken.
Mr. Mike, I don't know. Maybe just let me make it clarification. Mr. Mike, there is a difference between Nigerians angry among themselves. Nigerians are not angry with themselves. Igbo are not angry with Yoruba. Yoruba is not angry with Fulani. Hausa, Fulani and Co. and Ijo and Co. But Nigerians are angry with the type of governance they are getting from their government. There are two different things though. These are Igbo shops all around here. Yoruba are not angry. Some of them are even Yoruba, even landlord are Yoruba landlord. They gave their property to Igbo to run their businesses. Nigerian citizens are not angry among themselves. The different things they are not angry among themselves. But collectivity of Nigerians are angry against the bad governance and government is dishing out to us. They must separate this. So it's not that Yoruba is angry with Igbo. I didn't know Igbo in Yoruba land. I didn't know Yoruba in Igbo land. I didn't know Igbo in Hausa land. So I've been living peacefully. Is there a crisis among themselves? No. So Nigerian ethnic people are not angry with themselves, but angry against the bad governance the government is giving to us. So there are two different things. So let's not mix issues together. So if I'm angry, I'm angry. Pastor will still come here now. Pastor, what's on that? You should come. You are Yoruba man handling this program. He will still come and talk. And Igbo man, we have to shut him down. There is no talk as an Igbo man here. Many of them, this is coming up, come and talk. Is there an Igbo man? We did this short of them down here. As a man, so you are not fighting with them. Tribes are not fighting among themselves. But every Nigerian are only fighting against, they are only angry with government. So that you must separate that different thing. Anger is not towards fellow Nigerians, but against the government for bad governance that is to us.
All right, away from that, let us quickly look at what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told Nigerians in diaspora. Let us look at it together this morning. But before asking the question I want to ask, let me quickly read out this report. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called on Nigerians in the diaspora to contribute their expertise and resources to consolidating national development and building a stronger and more prosperous nation. The President made the call on Thursday at Kahala Hotel and Resort, Yokohama, Japan, during an interactive meeting with select members of the Nigerian community on the sidelines of the ongoing night Tokyo International Conference on African Development. According to a statement by the Special Advisor to Tinubu on Information and Strategy by Onuga, the meeting brought together professionals and entrepreneurs across various fields, and the President shared his administration's achievements and assured them of his commitment to driving economic growth. Now, The question I want to ask now is that how should Nigerians abroad invest in a country where they once fled from? Is it possible?
Mr. Mike, if you listen to economic news.
We have Nigerians.
Yes, Mr. Mike, if you listen to...
And you know the reason why some of them...
Mr. Mike, if you listen to economic news, particularly foreign exchange news of economic subset of the news, they'll be telling you, last year they'll give you a review of total influx, the remittance, Nigeria who remitted money. Diaspora remittance. Different Nigerians that send money to their people in Nigeria. You'll be hearing billions. Last year you'll be surprised it's amount over 25 billion. Nigerians all over the world, the money they remitted to their fellow, their family, their friends, for different purposes. Diaspora remittance every year is in billions of dollars by Nigerians to their home. So if they are doing that every year, what's now stopping them from going further by taking steps or bring their expertise into Nigeria and establish a business and be nursing it or supporting government to encourage to grow the economy? If they could be remitting their money from their own pocket to their people in Nigeria and to runs to billions of dollars every year, what President Tinubu said is in line with that. They are already sending money to Nigerians down home for one or two reasons, which runs to billions of dollars every year. If they take a step further by coming to Nigeria and establish businesses, support government, empower people to run to, it's in line, it's in good direction. What Tinubu has said, Nigerians are already doing it. Only they should not go further by not just sending money again now. Come and partner with government. If you are from Lagos State, come to Lagos State. Any state of your choice that you see opportunities there. No, come down and invest and build that part of business, that enterprise, and to grow. Mr. Mike, if you remember that China, they are already money about China that China sent their people to all over the world to go and learn skill of food, and they now brought them back to China. And China locked their territory, they locked their border for 40 years. Nothing is coming in. They were asking them, the territory you are spying in those countries, come and crossing this. They begin to, that's what brought China to where it is today. So to send their children outside the country to go and learn, go to different parts of the world, bring the skills, technology, come back to China and begin to practice. China is what largest economy now. So what Tinubu said is in line. Let our Nigerians come from abroad, come back home, come and invest. We know you are sending money, dollars every year, running to billions of dollars. Go beyond that, come to Nigeria, come and invest, come and set up business, promote this. And there are some Nigerians who are ready to allow everything to manage it.
Gentlemen, Mike, is the country safe for investment?
Yeah, I'll get back to that, Michael. For diaspora remittances, as at 2024, it stood at about, I think, $19.8 billion for diaspora remittance, which is huge. It's about 80% of our budget. About that. But beyond asking Nigerians in diaspora to come back home or to come invest, that amount is already huge. There must be framework on ground that can attract anybody out there to come and invest in your place. And the primary one is security. There is no two way about it. Stop clamoring for people to come into and invest when you have not started as security. It must be done or you forget about it. No sane person want to bring his or her money to an environment where the thing cannot be blown up, and that will be all. And I mean that will be all. So security must be a major concern for government, and it must get it right. Some other issues, duplication of taxes and all of that, local government, federal level and all of that, these issues must be addressed before you can begin to ask diasporas to come invest in your country.
All right, thank you. Let's move down to the comment section. All right, well, this consult Mike, while you doing your show near a lunatic making noise all through, I need to start the last time. Who's lunatic?
Maybe that.
All right, okay, move down to GOA. Diasporans are remitted over 300K last week alone on City Stand, and you want them to build business for you. One of my co-workers established a business, and after 2 years, they have finished the business by embezzling all his money. Mr. Olajide, you mean the kind of investment someone would do an APC government or Lagos State will wake up one morning to demolish it because of vendetta? This is coming from Obi's chief.
I don't agree with him. I'm not asking for a big investment for me. He has not a business anymore for me. Of course, he wants to build. He wants to tap into my resources. I'm meant to make it available to him for consultancy level. Yes. I'm saying, of course, we recognize you are sending money to Nigeria for maybe your family purpose or whatever reasons. Which is called foreign remittance. I'm saying take a step further by also coming and identify with one or two projects you can, maybe sponsor or empower people to do. You can empower people. You may not necessarily want to own it. You can empower people. Like you have been doing to us, you have been blessing us on this platform, which we are praying to bless, which we are thanking God for you. I'm blessing, we pray that God will bless you. You can as well empower people to as well to lift them up out of poverty and so that they can own in the livable business sort of living, which they can begin to say, God bless you, person. It was because of him that was empowered to be at this level. That's what they're saying. Or you yourself come and take if foreigner, if Chinese and Lebanese are living in their country, they are taking the risk, come to Nigeria and invest. Why you who are member citizens of this country can't come back and do that? Why is all this spread that? No. If Chinese, Lebanese, Indians and co are doing this, other citizens of the world are doing this, I expect you to also come. There, the fear of the human having and start a business and grow it. This will survive. And before you know it's becoming Nigerian entrepreneur. That's it.
All right, thank you so much, Olajide. All right, before you go, gentlemen, Mike, Mrs. Clara in the United States of America has told me to give you 15,000 naira and Oluwawa and also 15,000 naira. You need to say thank you to Mrs. Clara.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Clara, for your kind gesture. May God continue to bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, 15K each.
Thank you, Mrs. Clara. God to bless you. Very grateful.
All right, thank you so much. All right. You're welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Michael. I say good morning to our Africa. Thank you for being here.
More viewers, more Nigerians, more citizens. Thank you for always being there. We are here live again today. We got today's Friday.
All right, it's about persuading Nigerians or urging Nigerians to come invest in the country or creating an enabling conducive environment for them to invest.
Well, beyond talking, action is needed, and sometimes action is even speak louder than the voice itself. So I think make sure that there is enabling environment for people that want to establish. It's very, very important, and it has always been that our government they usually do something like misplacement of priority, something that they're supposed to do. They will leave it and they go and be pursuing, chasing shadow. So they will leave what they're supposed to do and they'll be chasing shadow. This calling, I will not say it's not necessary. You have to remind people. But what have you done to make the environment to look attractive? Is it electricity? Is it fairness and justice that somebody will just come into a particular place, establish, before you call Jack Robinson, like somebody said, because of just vendetta, and they will say, well, that place, we want to use it, and the next tomorrow, they demolish your house. That lady that is her video went viral, that copper, her video went viral. She just lost her father. Do you know what killed her father? Her father, I think, was an ex-immigration officer. She now bought land to cultivate oil farm. The next thing is that government went ahead to go and carry caterpillar and bulldoze every palm oil that the man planted. All the money he has spoiled for. What happened to it? It has finished. So until our government builds trust, when they build trust ahead, this country will look attractive for any investor, even not only Nigerians abroad, everybody around the world. The country will look attractive to them. But continuous calling, come and invest, and we don't see attractive, environment. Look at Lagos State. Why so many people will choose Lagos State or Ogun State or Oyo State is because there has always been a relative peace. That is the truth of the matter. You cannot go and establish in a particular place where somebody will just annoy one day, even if it is not government, and they will go and destroy your investment. Or where then somebody will just wake up and say, today nobody will go out. Everybody sit at home, and your business is at stake. So all this kind of a thing, they are the thing that people look into. Okay, when Dangote wanted to cite, this is a refinery. Actually, there is oil very close to oil, and there is also there. But beyond that, you have to think about a peaceful environment before you establish attractive environment. Is there power supply? Mr. Mike, it's very, very difficult to run business without power supply. If your business is something that requires power, and there is not enough power supply, okay, you may run into debt. Do you know how much they are selling this to? So many small business have died because of economy. I know so many. Okay, take for instance, you know so many soft sell magazine that we have in Nigeria. Before APC come in, I don't want to be mentioning name. Different soft magazine. There are so many. You cannot find any one of them now. I could remember somebody was looking for City Pride, or he was looking for one. He said, where do you want to see it? They are not sending him. Go to that place. You cannot see it. All this business, they cannot withstand the harsh economy that we have. Nevertheless, like I usually say, I've always been somebody that will be advocate for Nigerians abroad to come and establish at home. Despite that, we still have some people that are still doing business in this country. Like I usually say that some people even choose Nigeria as a place to work and choose UK for a place to rest. I've seen somebody that said, I cannot go and be living in UK. Nigeria is a place where I do my business. I will go and rest in Canada. I will go and rest in UK. There are some people like that. So if anybody now then fit that, well, he doesn't see anything attractive to come out, for him to come out or to come out establish in Nigeria, fine. But I think government need to do more so that this year their word will carry weight.
Adebayo, is it now bad? Is it now bad that we have to? I'm talking about the APC government now. Is it now bad in the APC government that we have to now go as far as learning boxing skills, combat skills to defend ourselves?
Well, let me say.
You heard what CDS Musa said?
Yeah, of course I heard. It's not about APC government. It's all about revealing the secrets of what Nigeria needs to hear. He should just come out and tell us what he knows about the present situation of killing some city states in Nigeria. He should not tell us that to go and learn karate now. I think that language and that speech is not well correct. To tell Nigerians to go and learn what, because I as a citizen of this country, you as a Nigerian, it's not so well for me to start moving on the street with a rival with an ammunition man because I want to secure my own life. I think it's the duty of the government to provide security, good safety for we as citizens for all Nigeria. And for the entire Africa as well. Being in Nigeria, we are just of Africa. So I don't really buy that idea. It's just like he's not being proactive, and I think he didn't properly do his proper check-up before he makes this very speech, because he's only trying to bring down the weight of this very government. Quite understandable that I understand where he's actually driving to. Let's say 10 Nigerians to go and learn karate or kickboxing or whatever. It's not the right thing we learn for now, because at this stage where we are now, everybody is afraid. Even you cannot move around 10:30 in some environments. You see some young guys that will stop on the road. I was in the bus to see where I was coming from the program. My lady, she was telling me that she's so afraid that she don't want to enter a late bus or that gate bridge. That we obtain her letter bag and her phone. Which is true. That it's a fact. And they have not legalized gun to all Nigerians. Arms. If they not legalize arms to Nigeria, what do you think? What do we expect? So it's equally going back to the government, that they should try as much as possible give us good security that is reliable. And to crown it all, Nigerian security system needs to be purged. Nigerian security system needs to be purged. In our security hierarchy, we have intruder in our security system. You know, that have made the security system not to be balanced.
It seems this morning you are speaking contrary to what you've always said on the program.
Definitely.
Why are you so kind of different?
It's not that maybe
why is your opinion different from what you've always said about this?
You know, I have to analyze based on the speech of the.
So it simply means the government of APC are fair.
It is not the same. It is not just the government of APC. We have been on something, this insecurity from the days of PDP in Nigeria, because then we do not understand the processing and the plan and the agenda of the so-called Fulani, National Fulani, what it will become. And this is how far they have gone. And this is the result which you and I are seeing today. You know, initially when it started, you know, now they will say there's a slot for police. There's an open this thing for Nigerian Army, for Air Force, for Navy. But I will not tell my younger brothers or my friends in the southeast or south or southwest to go and join Nigerian Army. You know, we all understand the politics that is being played in the Nigerian security system. They will carry the east, the easterners, the south, the southeast, and go and throw you one and country this, and they'll kill everybody there. And why they remain the largest number occupying the Nigerian security system. Do you want to tell me who is Boko Haram? Boko Haram killing Nigerian economic soldiers. What's the meaning of Nigerian economic soldier? You know, when we talk about international peacekeeping, Nigeria always participates here. So it's a question: who is the local so-called terrorist? Who is the so-called Amatiala or Boko Haram, whatever, killing Nigerian soldiers? No, it's a lie. There's a politics. There is something underground behind all this, is that they have not come up to explain to you and I. So I will tell you that Nigeria have a capable soldier, we have a capable armed forces, but there is a politics behind all this. And I will tell you somehow they have equally used the system of religions to penetrate into the south. Into the south, yes, because from day one, I just about understanding the agenda of this northerners. This so-called Fulani agenda. It is a strategy to Islamize entire Nigeria, to conquer and to invade. And that's what the Benuis are going through now. The Jaws are going through. There's no freedom. You cannot see that. You cannot serve God at your own choice, at your own decision. You know, they want to force you and tell you what to do. So when it comes to the security aspect, I think the government needs to do more, and Nigeria needs to understand deeply that there is something behind all this. And why you understand my agenda, my mission, and my vision, I think you as an individual, you will support my government, you will support and give me a strong backup, and there will be a patient for every step which the government is trying to take ahead.
Mr. Fan, let's get your own opinion on what Mr. said.
Musa himself, I pity him, because he's also a victim. He comes from Southern Kaduna. That's where we start from, because Christopher Musa himself should have known that saying that statement stands like a mockery. Was it karate that they used in Kaduna to stop killing in Southern Kaduna now? Was it karate? Was it because his people learned karate? What can karate do in the front of AK-47? What can karate do with somebody that carry arrow, stay somewhere and kill you? What can karate do to people that came in the middle of the night while you are sleeping, set your house ablaze? Can you fight fire? When people bent on, we want to kill you, we want to decimate you, we want to, make sure that your community becomes a desolate place, then we want to take over. 1 million karate cannot stop it. And karate may even be able to stop it, but what if we have government that is not sincere? Go and check the headline. He said there are so many cash inflow from foreign country to sponsor terrorists. You know all this one. What are your efforts to stop this one? The list of people that are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria are out for almost how many years now? Here is the list. We are asking them, have you carried them? No.
Let us see the name.
The simple thing is that you tell me to go and learn karate. I'm not good in using karate. I am myself with the dagger. I am myself with the cutlass. Then Fulani came. I was able to overpower them. Even with the AK-47, I not successfully killed like 2. Will Musa follow me to court to go and defend me that it was a self-defense? Because you have seen somebody that did a particular thing like that, self-defense, and Supreme Court unveiled the judgment of a high court that it was actually a man's sentence to death. It was sentenced to death. Will Christopher Musa follow me to that place? Will he follow me to court to go and say, yes, I'm the one that say people should defend themselves? Because karate people, if you see a sharp karate people that know what is doing, with ordinary knife or machete, if you carry gun, it can outsmart you. I know people that can, some people can do that one. But if it's happen like that, or the person is not coming with a AK-47, he was coming with a machete, I was able to overpower him, then I kill him. Because in the case of Sunday Jackson, Fulani attacked him with a knife. He used the same knife to attack Fulani man. He survived his own wound, Fulani man died, and they said they should go and kill him. All this kind of a scenario, they should come and tell it to us. Who are the people that make Fulani to be a sacred cow in this country? How many of them have they been, arrested and execute them? And we all of us, we saw it. One some of them were just arrested in Kwara State. What do you think is going to end them? They will go and keep them in a particular prison. Then one day, they'll be the ones to go and reinforce people that will break that prison. Then they will be set free. It's a poju kind of a thing. They know what to do. They know what they are doing. So this issue of go and learn karate, go and learn boxing, to me, it stands like a mockery thing. They are mocking us. They are mocking us. I will have even prepared. There are so many weapons in this world. Do you know that if there is no challenge, people will not look for solutions? But there are so many solutions. There are some weapons that are not leather weapons. They are not leather. They can just maybe some are called maybe taser or something. You shoot it at people, it will not die, but it will incapacitate the person. Maybe that's what I will advise people. If Nigerian government want to be sincere, these are the kind of things that that they need to be advocating for. Bring it in so that at least you'll be able to defend yourself. However, I will not discourage people from learning karate or learning boxing to defend yourself, but not against Fulani. Not against Fulani. Boys may be coming out on your way. You have to, of course, yes, it's very, very necessary. At least one or two people come on your way. No, don't be like don't do that. They will just bamboozle you anyhow. But not this one cannot. Karate cannot stop this one Fulani attack. Like you cannot stop it.
Can you stop it? Personal skill, combat skill.
Personal skill cannot stop it. Personal skill cannot stop it. The government needs to up their game. The federal government needs to up their game. The Nigerian security agency needs to up their game. They need to know what they are in for. They need to understand what security is all about in a nation, in a country like Nigeria. In a country where you cannot sleep safely and rest, and you hear just another sound of a knockout, and you stand up out of your bed. It simply means our sleeping, our going out and coming. It's under risk, it's under danger, it's under threat. The government needs to work up their game. That's the number two parties I want to discuss for a round of Mr. Umar, please. About the calling of the Mr. President for Nigerians in the diaspora to come in and invest and contribute their own quota to help to grow up the economy. It's a wonderful call, it's a wonderful idea. But we as a Nigerian, we always try to push the blame to the government. As an individual Nigerian, our mindset needs to be properly rehabilitated. Our thought, our way of doing things needs to be properly rehabilitated. You can ask the Nigerians in the diaspora, I think a lot of them will have this experience. Back home here, somebody in the diaspora will just go and send $100,000, help me and do so investment, so business. It's not being channeled to the government, to the federal government. This is an individual. It's just called risk of trust between a brother or a sister, between a friend to a friend. And eventually you see that person go to Babalawo or a prophet or whatever to blindfold that person, to shift his attention away, not to remember that he has to do projects. All this at the long run we will say is government. Individual Nigerians are mindset to be changed. We don't practice what is called genuine trust, genuine love within ourselves. And after we now make all this expensive blunder, we always want to shift it to the government. It is a wonderful call from the Mr. President for Nigerians in the diaspora to come in and invest their money and their idea and their intelligence to help to grow up the nation and the system, of our production, ratification. But Nigerian as an individual, we need to be properly rehabilitated, and this rehabilitation can come from the government. It's soft way. We need to change. We need to change in ourselves. And when we change, we can be a good representative for Nigeria, for the federal level. That is my...
Sorry, thank you so much.
Charity begins at
Mr.
home.
Femi, Mrs. Clara, the United States said I should give you 15,000 naira. So I appreciate
Thank you, man. God bless you. May God continue to bless you. We will not suffer. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
People will bless you.
All right, thank you so much. Vincent, you are welcome. Chinedu Michael, you are welcome as well.
Thank you, Mike. I want to say a very good morning to our highly revered global audience. And I want to say good morning to you all. And thank God it is Friday, another weekend.
I will deal with my friend. I will fight it. Just mind you, whenever you see me, always...
Who is fighting there? Hello?
Lock you up.
Hello, just take it easy.
I want to say a very big thank you to you all for having kept faith in this platform. I want to say God be with you all.
People when they suppose they go deny me now. I
Thank you, viewers. Bless you.
Now, let's go to the picture of the punch this bag and look at what the chief of defense staff is saying. 2027 polls behind such things. Of course, you know the things that are going on in different parts of the country. And it says here, steady flow of foreign cash empowering terrorists. Now, who are the finance or funding these terrorists? We need to look at it as well. Nigeria facing growing security risk from Sahel conflict. Now, in all these things, Chief of Defense Staff has said or stated here, what is the government doing about it to prevent this or to stop this?
Mike, it's a very unfortunate incident. Nigeria has refused to do the need. Nigeria has what it takes, to uncover whatever that is related to insecurity in Nigeria. Whether it is being financed outside or not. They know. The government this is one of the reasons why Mazin Namdekam is in DSS
Custody. Because of revelation, right?
Yes, those revelations was torn out of reality. Nigerians, as at that time, may not believe in it. Mike, we are saying it here often and all. Nigeria is due for disintegration. At a point, Iran was fingered as one of the major supporters of Islamist military. I remember, I think I said it in this platform. It was either around 1999 or so, when Obasanjo was about to come in, or thereabout. The CIA, which is the most powerful spy organization in the world, followed by Mossad of Israel, told Nigerian government as at that time that there is a gathering in the northern part of the country and that they should do something about it. This Fulani they are talking about, what is their population? 16 million. The Hausas themselves are about 60 something. But they do not have any government. They do not have any senator. They do not have any emir. The British that invited these people, while the British government, colonial masters were living in Nigeria, they left them behind with an objective. A lot of people caused Mazin Namdekam
because he said, defend yourself. They went after Simon Ekpa. The same, defend yourself. We know the targets in Nigeria. That once that ethnic nationality surrenders, which is the meaning of Islam. Islam means surrender. And until you surrender, Christopher Musa, unfortunately, has told the whole world that themselves have given up. That 80-something-year-old woman should go and learn karate. Nigeria is heading to it. Keep on. If you are not seeing the reality, you don't want to talk about it, then you continue to patch. Nobody can hold anybody responsible if Nigeria decides to disintegrate today. Millions of Nigerians are dying daily basis. People have already gone into IDP camp in Imo State. Then those voices, they are calling for self-defense. Tinubu went after Simon Ekpa in Finland. Buhari went after Nnamdi Kanu. Some of these terrorists are being hidden among Fulani northern politicians. And they want to come back again. Imagine if another Fulani president comes in 2027. Imagine what will happen at the end of the day. Mike, I'm just telling you. Now, what you see they are talking about, they know the financier, they know everything, they have access to everything. But because of the supposed political conquest, I'm saying it, they install governors, they install senators, they are in charge of the resources. And whoever they give it to, play accordingly to the agreement. Like I said yesterday, that one of the northerners came out and said, we are the one that brought them. I don't think that man is still dead. Until we surrender to them, that is when anybody who wants to behave like Benjamin Netanyahu, unfortunately, do not have such. Imagine a situation that took place in October 7th. You see, what all these guys you are seeing, but if I tell you the background, what they can be coming out and be saying, bro, they are the ones responsible and they are not giving up. They are in charge of the crude oil. They are in charge of the resources. If you are Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to be honest with you, I want to have gone this far of trying to liaise with some countries to arrest people who are saying that we are under Fulani conquest. Tinubu can pretend if he is not part of the system, he can pretend. I think he's in Brazil now, nothing is happening. But the man he appointed as the chief of defense staff has told Nigerians to go and learn taekwondo while facing
thousands of drones, grenades, AK-49, not even AK-47, bombs. You stop them with carrots. If they are tired, I think they should come together. National Assembly is there. It's just move a motion. Nigeria should go their separate ways. Yeah, let everybody. Let me know whether the Fulani man will leave the north and said, one Nigeria and enter Odua nation. You understand?
How would you describe the statements of Chief of Defense Staff?
You see, I've already mentioned it severally on this platform that you cannot give something that you don't have, and it's a statement of reality. I've always come to terms with what is happening in our nation on a daily basis. And I have said that time and time again that it's like the security challenges that the country is facing is like it has overwhelmed our security personnel to the extent that they cannot curtail or rather nip it in the bud. I did equally mention that you see in this era of advanced technology, how much of pace have we kept with what is happening around the world in terms of security, curtailing all these security challenges, all that rear to the fore in our polity. But CDS is not the first person that is saying it. I think you will recall, Mike, that before the now, a very high-ranking officer of the DSS made allusion to this fact that we should resort to self-defense. And what does, tells me as a person, as a citizen, is that there's a breakdown of law and order. That there's nothing, if people as highly placed as this personnel could be voicing it out, it shows that you and I, we are not safe. And each day, I keep on saying something on this platform. I said, it's not about emotions. It's about giving a realistic statement as of the now, what is currently in operation. And I've said it that when you look at the entire organogram for Nigeria, we are no longer one again. Everybody is afraid. Me now going to the east and come back, I'll be afraid that maybe along the road, my bus will be hijacked. Or going to the north, or any part of the country. That shows how we have resorted to that Nigeria in our day-to-day living and in our day-to-day activities. And for crying out loud, the CDS must have seen a lot of things. Like the government has been hijacked. It's not peculiar to this government alone. I could recall there was a time when Jonathan took her swing. There was one man called General Azazi. You understand? He did mention that there are most in his government when he has sway. And you and I know what became the life of that man. The man is of blessed memory as we speak. His helicopter all of a sudden developed whatever they say happened, and history. It has become an history now. Now, what are the right elementary procedure as a security personnel or outfit that is expected of a security institution to do? All to the now, I stand to be corrected though, nothing has been given as a result of investigative panel as to what led to the death of that man, a whole national security advisor of a nation. Then, it shows that, you see, history, everything is following. You can see the way I'm taking it. You see, it shows that there is something within that government circle. Or some people, they have already held the jugular of the real people that are supposed to act in our defense. That is why they cannot say anything. And another case in point is the returning of Gumi from Saudi Arabia of recent. I think you are aware of that. Very well. And what you and I know, this is not a record science. If a country, a foreign country is sending somebody back as a security risk back to his country, what is the country itself? What is the country doing to see that they also take up that person and make sure that is thoroughly investigated and do the needful? Then you can see we are more or less in a banana republic where all manners of bananas all manner of bananas have been thrown at us as a people.
All right, let me quickly attend to what Mrs. Clara said this morning. She has told me to give Onyezi 15,000 naira and Mr. Vincent too. 15,000.
Thank you, Mrs. Clara.
Mrs. Clara.
Yeah, Mrs. Clara.
Mrs. Clara, yeah. Thank you so much.
Mrs. Clara, I am short of words. I think these are some of the encouragement you have been giving us, and God will continue to increase you on our side. What would be inadequate to also measure this kindness that you have extended to us? The only thing that my God will bless you. Thank you very much.
These are Nigerians in diaspora doing us good at the stand, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is telling them, urging them to come to the country. And is it possible for them to come to a country that is not safe and do business?
You see, I have said it, Mike. I said one of the canon points is for any investment to thrive or to be bet in any polity, security rank topmost. And a place, a sensible businessman cannot carry his hard-earned money or a hard-earned money and invest in a polity where his investment or our investment is not being assured. And that is why when people are saying, when our government will come out to the fore to tell us they are drawing foreign direct investments, I keep on wondering. Foreign direct is FDI to the country that does not have any bearing on our lives. I keep on wondering, how are they going to attract that foreign direct investment to the country when the ground is not enabling? That goes to show that they are only making mockery of themselves, not we the citizens.
With the daily killings, massacres in the country, is it possible for Nigerians over there, Nigerians have to come here and invest? Nice. I can see your facial reaction.
I'm not.
Expression.
Let me just say a big thank you to Miss Clara. It's been a while, but this is not the first time. It has extended charity to me. God bless you. God will continue to, turn things in your favor in Jesus' name. Mike, let me just tell you. At every point where we stand here to make statement on this platform, it's not for anybody's interest. We are not here to please anybody. We are here to see, because most of them watches this platform. We do not hate anybody. But what we are saying is we are facing a reality. When you're talking about foreign investment, it's not 10,000 naira, it's not 100,000 naira, it's not 1 million naira. Before you see investors flood into a nation, go and look at the kind of money they are coming in with. And you know that this kind of money needs protection. Conducive atmosphere. Favorable government policies. Reassurance. In the absence of all this, then what is the yardstick you are talking about? Foreign direct investments. Let me give you an instance very clearly. If you want to bring an investor, Nigerians themselves are a good investment. Nigerians do not have the atmosphere to even grow their micro economy. And you know, most of this foreign investment they are talking about, they're not going to go to the village. Oh. They are going to where crude oil is. But those who can grow the micro economy are those who are in the suburbs. They don't have access to electricity. They don't have access to economic tools to work with. Let us talk about how we are going to grow our own micro economy, where every youth is accountable, adding value to the economy. It has a multiplying effect in economics. Mike, we are here today. Imagine a situation where your phone is not charged for the past 3-4 hours. Multiply it by 100 million Nigerians on a daily basis. You know how much Nigeria is losing economically. Mike, I said it here. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not need to do everything for Nigerians. Look at the critical sectors of the economy. Get it working. If it is, assuming that Buhari faced electricity for that 8 years and solved electricity problem, make it affordable for Nigerians. To an extent, you have grown the economy by 25%. Then, the issue of insecurity, kidnapping. You can see what is happening. Cubana, them and the rest of them, some of the investors now, they see Lagos as the only place, you know, where there is some level of security. All of them are Ross, the question is it a calculated agenda? I look at it from different perspective. All of a sudden, the security structure in the entire eastern region collapsed. Courtesy of this man they call, and it's intentional. Buhari, and I'm saying it is intentional. When Buhari came into power, the only place he targeted to make sure that there's total breakdown of law and order. We are losing 50 billion every Monday to the criminality that happened to Mazen Namdekam. Look at where it has taken everybody to now. Man, you know, so when we say it here, look as if we don't know what we are talking about. But it's gradually coming. It's gradually coming. It's gradually coming. Imagine a Fulani man in Imo State sacked an entire farmland, engaged the people with AK-49. But you don't understand what I'm saying?
That is why you must learn hard skills.
Are you going to tell
the citizen of Imo must learn it?
Ross, well, are you going, you see, when you get to that level, when I was listening to Dele Farotimi, he made something specific that is my takeaway in that statement. He said, in an atmosphere like this, the only people who can stand to defend themselves are being killed by the Nigerian military. When they say these guys are terrorist organizations, they have their arm wing. You know what I mean by arm wing? PDP has their arm wing. Arm wing. APC have their own. And all of them is working. Why can you tell me? Why can you tell me? Are you seeing it? Okay, because it didn't come from us here, or we don't know what we are talking about. Nobody should take it serious. But when it comes from when there's somebody up there that issues a press, that is correct. Let us look into it. Can Bola Ahmed Tinubu sack Christopher Musa now or suspend him. He is an embarrassment to his government. You are telling an 89-year-old woman who is already crawling inside farm. You know what it means? Bro, go and do manual farming. You press those women you are seeing them. Go and try it. Then somebody will come from behind and eat up the crop with cow. And when you ask the person, who are you? He bring out this thing. And that is... Then at the end of the day, 89-year-old woman will go and learn karate, learn kung fu. Maybe invite Jet Li, come and train them.
Adnam says Christopher Musa is a general. He earned his position.
You see, Mike, you see all these theatrics and comedy drama that is playing out in our space is becoming very, very much intriguing and out of common sense. And in this modern day and time, how will you tell a citizen to go and learn karate? You know, let me use the broad name martial arts. We have a lot of martial art differentials under martial arts. We have judo, we have taekwondo, we have kung fu. And I can continue to name and name. You understand? But how many of these ones can a citizen learn? And how are you going to test your proficiency in all of this? Because we are in the 21st century, for crying out loud, and we know what knowledge is all about. Somebody is carrying AK-47 and he has already targeted you. Are you going to jump from here like a Jubilee? I mean, like a Jet Li? To outwit such a person? Then we can see we are all comedians. They are just making, you know, Nigeria is a country whereby life is so cheap. Nobody, you know, I did mention it. I raised an hashtag here yesterday. I said, I am raising an hashtag on this platform that the elite don't really care about us. And it was one of the songs that Michael Jackson, of Blessed Memory, sang. They don't really care about us. And that is what is playing out.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Vincent. I really appreciate you. And to Mrs. Clara, we say thank you to you. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Good to be here again. It's just that I'm a bit under the weather, so I have to just accommodate it by my work.
All right. You heard what people have been saying about the APC government, and I'm looking at the statement of CDS, Musa. How would you describe it? It's simply telling us to defend ourselves. Don't you think so?
I think.
I don't think APC government has failed security-wise.
It's not APC government this time around.
It's who?
It is Musa himself.
Musa himself.
Yeah, Christopher Musa.
And what should the president do to
him? General Christopher Musa.
Right.
He's the same person that when they depart them to Benue to go and capture all these terrorists that's been destroying Benue. Up till now, even is a fly this guy captured, is yet to tell us that he captured a fly in Benue State. So I think the president goofed by appointing Christopher Musa as chief of defense staff, and I think he is the one the cap still fit because he's the highest ranking general as of that time. And I can see wholeheartedly that this man is just under the coverage of this chief of army staff that died, Lagbaja. He was just under the coverage of Lagbaja. All what's banishing the Boko Haram, the Lakuruwa, it was Lagbaja that was behind the attack. So it has shown, what's it called, this same guy, Christopher Musa, that is a weak general. When you are telling the citizens that you're supposed to protest, you are telling them to go and secure themselves. I mean, I've never heard that in my life before. So I think Christopher Musa needs to be sacked as it is.
So what combat will you be learning?
What combat?
Yeah, combat skills will you be learning?
I don't even have anyone at stake. So my life is at stake, as this man said so. So I don't know where he wants me to be learning karate again. You know, I've tried that karate before. When I was kicked in my leg, I have to, say bye-bye to karate, you know. So I don't want any issues that will take me down to what am I going to use to defend myself. But if it is gun they want to give us, let them allocate gun to citizens as they heal. So legalize, yes, legalize it, you know. So what is there is your name will be written, and there are people that hold holding guns in Nigeria here now. But I can still tell you, if they legalize gun, half of Nigeria will kill themselves. So to me, yeah, half of Nigeria will get themselves killed. Because that was when somebody will now be saying, oh, this guy that offended me so time, this is, I have to have a vendetta on him. So to me, the country itself now, I think we need prayer in this country, and at the same time, the government and the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I expected President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to relieve Christopher of his appointment because he good. I mean, when they send you as the commander of detached military, detached, what's it called, militaries, to go and come arrest the charlatan that is disturbing them in Benue, and you cannot even arrest even a fly. You cannot. Christopher Musa could not arrest a fly. So is that what we call our general that will defend us? I think it's a shame to have such general. It's a shame. I mean, that's why I say the president should relieve him of that post. You know, I'm criticizing him now, and I'm telling the president that Christopher Musa is not deemed fit for that job. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, Christopher Musa will be sacked any moment from now because he's not doing any good job that he ought to have done. It was Lagbaja that was covering him up, and I can tell you wholeheartedly that was
for the first time in history, Kunle is pouring out his mind and is telling the public the truth. I commend him for what he had just said. In fact, thank you. I don't know who appointed the person.
You can appoint someone, right? And you expected him to do his work, and he's not doing his work. And you sack him, you get him sacked.
Let me shock you. Let me shock you. The president, I'm saying, will not relieve him.
We will relieve him of his
because one of the things he has done is that he has been able to maintain the crisis in Kaduna. There have been crises in Kaduna.
That's his home state now.
Hold on now. They've been appointing certain religious group that has been since that guy took over. There have not been crises in Kaduna. Life has gone back to normal. That's the southern Kaduna. I'm talking about the southern Kaduna. Life has gone back to normal. He has been able to sort out issues. But just what I just want to say is that our president has moved in so many areas. In the area of security, in the areas of agriculture, in the area of investment, in the area of everything he has moved. So I want to say this. You are a strong supporter of Mr. President. You are a strong supporter. No, hold on. You are a strong supporter.
The president was in Tokyo just 2 days ago.
Did you see our stand? Did you see our stand? There was nobody in our stand. There was nobody in our stand.
$1 billion investment.
There was nobody.
Mr. President was there. In Tokyo, if you don't know, maybe you're Japan Tokyo. Yes, Japan Tokyo. Yes. So I'm telling you, Mr. President was able to attract $1 billion investment, and I can tell you again now, the Lekki deep seaports is going to be attracting 200 billion when they get it.
These are the propaganda.
What our people fail to realize is they don't want to wait. They don't want to wait for the reaping days where they will reap the fruits of what Mr.
Kunle, can I ask you a question?
You don't want.
No.
You don't have patience.
Who brought Buhari? Who brought Buhari?
Are you still going back to Buhari?
No, who brought Buhari?
Who
brought Buhari?
Go and wake him up in his dead body.
Who brought Buhari? He said, look at the way they deceive us. When Nigeria was in deep need, we went to bring a general, and the general was Buhari. And what did Buhari do? He wasn't the economy. He killed Nigeria economy.
Mr. Felix Akule, I want to ask you people some questions before I leave. You said that Christopher Musa have tried a lot by making peace to be in southern Kaduna.
Southern Kaduna.
Therefore, Mr. President will not leave him. will not sack him.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
But now, if he can make peace in Southern Kaduna, why can't he make peace in Southeast of Nigeria? Why should the killing continue in Southeast of Nigeria? So excuse me, Kaduna is the people that are supposed to have peace. The Southeast cannot have peace. I'm coming. Now, if he can, the system he used to bring peace in Southern Kaduna, let him use the same system, bring peace in Southeast. All of them are south to south. All of them are south to south. And remove the armies in Okigwe, remove the armies in Olo, that are every checkpoint, everywhere, here and there. Now, Kunle, I'm coming to your own side.
Okay,
he said, Mr. President, I support Tinubu to rule Nigeria until death. Until any time God remove him. Not because he's good, because Nigeria love him. Yes. If Nigeria did not love him, Nigeria could not have let him to enter 2023. Nigeria love him. That's because to rule Nigeria until the day he tired. He said, I'm okay to rule Nigeria. Now, Kunle, you said Mr. President went to Tokyo, Japan, and attracted so many investments.
No, I said he brought $1 billion investment. Attracted $1 billion investment. It's still a plus somehow. It's still a plus.
And now, and the seaport in Lekki,
seaport, yeah.
we boom. Now we have seaport in the east. Tinkan Island. We have seaport, Apapa, 2 seaports in Lagos. They are functioning well. But the seaport, Port Harcourt, that can be independent. Excuse me.
On airport is working.
Excuse me. Port Harcourt
seaport is working.
This is on paper. Allow me to finish.
Okay.
Why can't that seaport exist? Now, Igbo man in Port Harcourt, the Port Harcourt indigene, we import goods from abroad. Instead of it to come to Port Harcourt for them to clear it, it will come to Lagos. They will clear it and take motor, transport it back to Port Harcourt, where they have the seaport. Why not the Koko seaport in Sapele or Edo State to function? Why not Akwa Ibom seaport to function? Why not Warri seaport to function? Now we are trying to build a new seaport where there's shallow water. Where there's shallow water, you want to dog it.
It's already on ground.
For seaport.
This seaport is already on ground.
I'm not. Wait, listen. Tinkan, do you know how Tinkan Island came up? Tinkan Island port. It was a shallow water.
Lagos and
Excuse me.
You know, all those areas,
I'm saying Tinkan seaport. It was dug. It was there they attract sand to fill Festac village during Festac 77. Then because of the deepness of attracting that sand, it can be able to contain ship. They make a ship port. But what of these water naturally? Why can't they exist? Tinubu is not the cause. It has been a systematic Nigerian government to do what? To marginalize the Southeast. That's what Tinubu is doing. Now, Tinubu pick up there. Now, if Tinubu government will be fair for the whole federation, you could allow those people to exist.
He's going to do that, man.
When?
See, hello. See, I really appreciate your narrative. I really respect your narrative. You see, I can say Tinubu wants to concentrate all this. What am I saying? The Fulani generally, they don't want Southeast to be equal with them. And that was the agenda. And Tinubu now, and that's the anger that they're having with Tinubu now. But he's still going to do it.
No, Kule, I want to ask you a question. You say Fulani don't want Southeast to be equal with them.
Yes.
Now, but the Fulani want the Southwest to be equal with them.
No, they don't want to.
Excuse me. They don't want. But they allow Obasanjo to be military head of state from 1976 to 1979. They allow him to be head of state. They allow Sholeko. They allow Tinubu to be president. And they say no, they don't want them to be equal. It's not the Fulani that marginalizing Nigeria. It's both north and west. Nigerians are marginalizing the Igbos, the Biafrans. Now, take it like that.
I totally disagree.
You may disagree.
I totally disagree.
Okay.
When you say Nigerians are marginalizing the Igbo, the Igbos they belong to the bloc of PDP, and the PDP was the ruling party for how many years on ground? And the PDP was you see a lot of
Have Igbo man rule Nigeria, whether PDP, whether APC, whether FN, whether Zero, whether Plus? Have Igbo man rule Nigeria?
That you will use, you will
which step we want to use?
When you are in PDP, then you gave your slot to Jonathan. You gave your slot to Jonathan.
Now, have you agreed that Jonathan is your Igbo man?
Have
you agreed that Jonathan will be an Igbo man?
Nobody will give you presidency on
you are fighting for two things. You are fighting for two things.
Now, forget
you are fighting for two things. You are fighting for two things. You are fighting for presidency. You are fighting for Biafra. Go back home.
You don't allow us to be Nigeria. That's why you are fighting for Biafra. You don't allow us to be Nigeria. You don't allow us to be Nigeria. That's why you are fighting for Biafra.
You are fighting for two things. And listen, be objective enough. If it is presidency you want, if it is Biafra you want, let Nigerian people know. The so-called politicians. The elites in the southeast, they are the one that is pulling you people down. They are the one that are number one. A lot of the people.
Now, Mr. Felix. Who killed Gulak? Is this something killed Gulak?
Where was he killed?
Where was he killed anywhere?
Where was he killed?
Prove it that he's an Igbo man killed Gulak.
Look at what you are saying.
In this Nnamdi Kanu case, Shebi, they bring it to court. They bring it to court. Where was the end?
Without an insider,
Excuse me.
an outsider cannot come and kill somebody.
Nnamdi Kanu.
There is an insider. There is an insider.
Who is that insider? Let me that insider.
Let me tell you the truth. As you are, we are in a particular place now. Someone that does not know this area cannot just come here and do anything and go scot-free.
Okay, now, excuse me. The Nigerian army that are in Southeast now, killing in Southeast, Martin Rothberg, who is the insider there that's directing them? Who is the insider? You can post anybody. The insider, Nigeria security agent, can operate everywhere. Fulani is everywhere. Fulani no roots in Southeast more than you, James. Fulani no roots in Southeast.
Who are the people that gave them their land?
Who gave them their land? They are going there with the gun. They are going there with the gun.
No, they can't go.
They are going there with the gun.
Hold on, Mr. Okada.
Gumi wasn't killed by, Gulat wasn't killed by Igbo man.
Mr. Okada, where did he die?
You don't see that in Yoruba. He died in Ibadan. Now, why do you kill him? You don't see that in Ibadan. Was a Yoruba man kill Hiroshi? Is it not the dog? Is it not to kill Hiroshi in Ibadan? No, he's not telling that Gumi died in this. Therefore, he needs to kill him. Hiroshi died in Ibadan.
What I am saying that there is an insider.
Thank you.
Thank you, Okoko. Go back to the
Stop saying that Gumi died in Southeast.
Thank you. You've spoken. Thank you.
Insider.
Wow. Hiroshi died in Ibadan. Was it
Okoko, then that's enough.
Good morning, our viewers. May God bless you all. I remember my humble self, the only Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson Esesna. God bless you. Thank God it's Friday.
What do you have to say about what the CDS Musa said?
Yes, based on what the CDS Musa said, that we should do what? Go and learn Kung Fu. At my age, to go and be learning Kung Fu.
You have to line it up.
You understand? Kudos or whatsoever, judos or whatsoever they call it. Do you want? So that means he's praying for me to end up in a wheelchair before my time. You understand? That is what he. See, listen to me. You see that statement? It's understatement, and I never expected that such statement to come from him. Are you hearing me? I never expected that statement to come from CDS Musa. And for him making that statement, it means that he, as the chief of staff of the federation, has failed. Chief of defense staff, he has failed, and it shows to the world that Nigerian military has failed. It shows to the world Nigerian security has failed, because I could remember Somalia war when they sent Nigeria. I could remember Liberia when Nigerian soldiers entered there. Everybody knows. Man, I could remember there was a time they said on ground war, You cannot take it away from Nigeria. All in the world, we are number one. But today, and that was then, God bless you, from the background. It means that insurgency have finished the credits that the Nigerian army was holding for years. Yes, they have been balkanized, they have been destabilized. So they are no longer what the people, the world sees them to be. Do you understand? And let me tell you again, this thing shows that there is an adage in Yoruba land that says, Kokoro tó ń jẹ ẹ̀fọ́ nínú ẹ̀fọ́ ló wà. Whichever way is your language. The point I am trying to make, are you getting it? Is this that Sidious Musa allowed the problem that is eating Nigeria up, busy chasing shadows, pursuing Simon Ekpan as a problem. Since they have arrested Simon Ekpan, they have kept Simon Ekpan. Now the insecurity even increased. Now he's now crying. Is Simon Ekpan still there? Busy muzzling himself, showing his strength against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been in the custody of the DSS up till today. That very thing that these guys have been complaining and fighting, Sidious have never stopped it. Now he's now part of the people crying. He has joined the queue, crying and complaining. Yes, for him coming out to say this, it means that, and I've said before that the security in Nigeria has failed us. When the DSS boss begin to tell us everybody secure yourself, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said it, they jail him. T.Y. Danjuma, Theophilus Danjuma said that Nigerians should rise up and defend themselves. They are all working freely. And this same thing that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, they say, bring him and let's kill him. This is something that have been going on. You know, I used to say something. When a child is crying and pointing finger, a father or a mother should look into that. Don't just hit the hand of that child. Come and bring that hand down. Come on, shut up. Don't tell that child to shut up. Reason with that child. Know why he's crying and know why he's pointing at a particular place. But Nigeria, Sidious Musa has failed when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was crying. Nigeria government failed when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was crying. Regard to what is happening today, Nigeria, Sidious Musa never cry. More are coming. Yes, more are coming. I know that I'm on live. More are coming. The truth must be said. Do you understand me? How can you say I should use a bare hand when I cannot jump from here to the other side? No. How do I now withstand AK-49? Before I even jump up, from up to down, they don't pieces my meat. Sagan. Do you understand me? See, my beloved brother, let us call a spade a spade. Sidious Musa and Nigerian leaders has failed us, and that is what is playing on the table.
Where's Bala?
Are you hearing me? That is what is telling on the table now. They has failed. And coming to the other side of that, defending yourself, that the people should hold God. When Shegumi said it, I say yes, I welcome it, bring it on. That the I that is speaking here, I am ready to carry that gun. And that gun I will carry it against the Fulanis. I don't hide my own. Because if I have this gun, they will not terrorize my mothers. They will not disturb my old people in the village, in their farmland. Yes, because they know that if they shoot me, I go shoot them. Yes, go and check it. Those ones that hold the gun, they don't go there. The people that handle gun, they don't go there. They know that those ones that don't have gun, definitely, what can you do? You do not hang your life on air. You understand? So gun should be legalized if Nigeria is going to manage it. The government, which I know they cannot manage it. Are you getting it? And that's it. So In addition again, my beloved brother, when Mr. President talking about bringing foreign investors, do you know what comes into my mind? And I want to say this. Please, can you put money inside a leaking pocket, empty hole? Your pocket in your trouser. Can you put money into your leaking pocket? The money go fall through away. So why are you now telling the people, investors, to come and invest in a country where there is no safety?
It's not possible now.
Where there is no what? Safety. First and foremost, the citizens need to be secured before a foreigner coming in. Take a look at what make Igbo to cry, to shed tears. Then, under Muhammadu Buhari, a Yoruba man from the United States of America came, indigenous of Nigeria, came down to Nigeria. Are you getting it? To come and invest in farm business. What happened to him?
He was killed.
He was killed. Listen to me, that land was not Fulani land. It was not Fulani state. Neither is the Fulani that gave him the money. Neither did I contribute to his success. But he came and to invest, to impact life positively in the state. But what happened? A Fulani in that area rose up and took his life. And Igbo stood up and said, why should this thing, despite the fact that series of killings has been going on, Igbo kept quiet. But this very one, he said he will not keep quiet. He rose up. What happened? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he want to tell me that he's not aware. What did he do? Regard to the action of late Muhammadu Buhari in that case. What did he do? Do you know that under the watch of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Buhari sent the DSS and the armed men and whatsoever to go and kill Igbo in addition of the person that they have killed before? If not God that help Igbo to escape, Igbo wouldn't have been talking today. So what are we saying? No, God a spade, and I will continue to speak the truth. I don't know how to pamper things. I will tell you the way it is. You understand me? So before you think of bringing anybody, you must guarantee them safety.
Security.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Abiafra Pastor. Benjak, before we go, please let us get your own view concerning what CDS told Nigerians. Can self-defense solve the issue of insecurity?
Let me say good morning, Mr. Michael, and good morning, our viewers, wherever that we are. Christopher Musa have already said, being the chief of army defense. Yeah, what he says, say we should go and defend ourselves. In which way? Someone like me, if I want to defend myself, it is not in this Nigeria that we call ourselves. Because Christopher Musa have already failed, being the #1 of army general. He doesn't know what to do.
Do you have any combat skill?
If you're talking about that one, I have it.
Yeah, boxing.
So I myself, I am not afraid of those ones. I'm not afraid. So I know how to defend myself. No? But what is do? If I defend myself, what about my mother? What about my father? If they're alive, but they're not alive. But what about my senior ones?
You can learn it to defend your family.
Yeah?
You can learn it to defend
let
your
me say,
family.
what Nigerians are going, what Nigeria government are going, I tell you, say they are not telling us the truth. If they tell us the truth, where Nigeria is heading, we will not find ourselves this way. Because Nigeria government know how to corner things. Paint it, carry white, paint it to black. You know, Nigeria, they're not straightforward. Say that, no. This is, I remember 2015, when Buhari took over, what CIA of the United Nations said that Nigeria is going back forward. From 2015 to now, is Nigeria going front? It's back. Look at what is coming out. Let Muhammad Buhari travel to all over Europe to bring foreign investors to come to Nigeria. Why? There's no insecurity in Nigeria. There's no power failure in Nigeria. Gas, increasing day by day. So you want me to tell you, say you want to use basket and carry water. Can you use the basket and carry water? Nigeria have a long way to go. Very long way. And Nigeria is going somewhere else. Which are made, let me say, which APC government are churning it. It will be a surprise to people. Because if they say the truth, everyone will know where we stand. Nigeria government are not telling us the truth. They are deceiving the people day by day. They cannot deceive me. They can't deceive me. I know what they are doing. But Nigeria will impose a day.
All right, thank you so much, Jack. Mr. Bola, we need to go this morning on the program.
Let me...
What do you want to say? You want to say what?
Yes, I am Mr. But let me chip in a little bit on Christopher Musa comments that Nigerians should defend themselves. If Christopher Musa will come out and speak this publicly, he has shown the world that he himself cannot be able to be, he's not capable to be where he's supposed to be. Now, and if you watch it, as this my brother have said, in the time past, everyone were jubilating or proud of Nigerian Grand Force. But Nigerian Grand Force ended in Babangida regime and Abacha regime. And Babangida and Abacha regime. That's the only time we have strong soldiers. Let us say the truth. If you look at it, I think, is it...
because of our time?
Okay,
because of our time.
Yes. Please. In Europe, there was I think, Czechoslovakia war. Nigeria went there. This Nigeria went there. So what I'm trying to say, if Christopher Musa should say we should defend ourselves, Nigeria may have failed us. And if Nigeria may have failed us, Nnamdi Kanu is right to set up ESL. Why should they hold him? Nnamdi Kanu set up ESL to defend of the people. Yes. Amateku were set up by West to defend the West. Now they have coming up to justify Amateku. They have coming up to justify ESL. Why are they holding Nnamdi Kanu? They should leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Yes. What is here?
Yes, they should free him.
Said now is what Nnamdi Kanu said. They should free Nnamdi Kanu.
Free him.
Let him come out.
He has never offended anybody.
Nnamdi Kanu said,
injustice against Kanu should
release
stop.
me. Give me 2 seconds. I will stop that insecurity in Southeast.
When did
Let them release Nnamdi Kanu and let the insecurity stop. Then people can be able to defend themselves. This is where I'm going. And now every Nigerian man have directly or indirectly justifying Nnamdi Kanu and his ESN. Why should they hold someone on Ekpa? They should release someone on Ekpa.
Mustering themselves against innocent citizens.
Now, if everybody can defend themselves, why is Nigerian army in Southeast now intimidating people? If they want people to defend themselves. So I beg Nigeria to attend to all Israel. That's the only answer. Nigeria cannot provide insecurity for their people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, our fans all over the world.
I appreciate you.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Jack. Thank you so much. All right, so Mrs. Clara and the rest of the viewers on the platform, say thank you to you. Thank you. God to continue to bless you. Here tomorrow, Saturday, the weekend edition will be held here tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. If you're joining us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you. And to those who support that young man yesterday, we say thank you to you. God bless you. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good day.
Why is it on that camera?